Hi, thank you for joining us. We are Bookish Babes and Morally Grays. I'm Abby,
I'm Marie.
and together we decided to start this channel so that we can discuss our new releases and highly anticipated reads. Well, we love dark romances, but I also enjoy contemporary romances as well as some thrillers, some mysteries, and some sci-fi books as well. Do you have any other interests besides dark romances?
Well,
Mhm.
with me, I mostly stay with dark romance, but I have been dipping my feet on contemporary romance as well and romantasy. That lately I've been liking a lot.
Okay. Um, Marie and I met through Bookstagram, which is just Instagram, but it's mainly just content pages where we rate books, we discuss books, we share our love for books, all things romance, thrillers, whatever book you like, whatever genre you like. There's a Bookstagram for that. We met. Did we meet through a follow for follow?
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
we most likely met through a follow for follow, which is a chat that basically, you follow me, I'll follow you. You support me, I'll support you. Because girls got to be supportive for each other.
Hmm.
So, with that being said, Maria and I bonded over our love for Legacy of Gods and *𝑒𝑟𝑒, Kent, as you can tell.
Yeah,
And she has to be our favorite authors. Like, she's definitely your favorite author, but she's probably my second favorite author because I love Emily McIntyre. Emily McIntyre is like my favorite. And I feel like it's because of her what is it called? Her Instagram footprint, because she's so funny and like she's so real. And she's really genuinely nice. Like, I met her once and I was like, this is the nicest person I've ever met. So yeah, she's not fake at all either. Ugh, I can go on forever about her. I love her books. Okay. Now what was a book? Okay. What book got you into dark romance
a book, like in general or the Bookstagram.
in general? What book, okay, how about this? What book got you back into reading?
Well, the book that got me into reading will be God of Malice by Rina Kent. I end up buying the first two books. I wanted to know if that was my vibe. Also, if I will be interested when it comes to reading. Because audiobooks, just put your AirPod and keep it moving. But I wanted to make sure I enjoy sitting down and reading. So I bought God of Malice, which is the first book of Legacy of Gods, and book two, which is God of Pain. Um, and that's how I started back when it comes to reading.
Okay. Books that got me into reading again was If You Had Been With Me by Mallon. If You Had Been With Me by Nara If You Had Been With Me by Laura Mallon, as well as If Only I Had a Tutor. I don't know if you've read these books, but these books, so good. Guaranteed to make you cry, though. I love a good book that can make you cry because I feel like if an author can get you to feel for her fictional characters and attach those characters in order to make you cry, then she's doing her job right. He or she is doing their job right. Um, with that being said, this is technically a YA, I believe. Um, it doesn't say actually. With that being said, this isn't necessarily a dark romance. The first dark romance book that I read was technically Hooked by Emily McIntyre. That's the first book I read from her. And once I read that, I was like, okay, I think I like more of the Grey Men. And so I think I had a bunch of credit on Audible. And I was like, all right, let me just do Legacy of Gods because I see these all over Bookstagram. I was hooked. I was obsessed. To this day, I'm still thinking about those characters. They stay with you. And I feel like that is a good series because if characters stay with you the way that the Legacy of Gods characters stay with you, then the author did her job and more. Sorry, the author did their job and more. So, what made you decide to start a Bookstagram account?
Well, I do have my personal page, and I noticed that my feeds start getting more into books, but I wanted to be part of the community. And I know somebody who has a Instagram, and she just told me, just create one. You can have one. You can have your separate, your personal, but you can also have your public account. Also, you can get authors or companies to see you, and you will get to know more people. They love the books that you want. And that's how I create my Instagram, which, if I'm not mistaken, was created on August of last year.
Okay. So my husband is actually the reason why I started my Bookstagram account. He encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone and to start posting. He's like, you need to make friends that read because I don't really have friends that read in real life. And while I did interact with a lot of people and I did connect with a few people, I don't really connect with as many people the way that I connect with you. Because when we started talking, we were like this. We talked about like TMI and everything. We're to the point where nothing is TMI anymore for us. Like you and I have hit it off like nothing. And to think that it was because of the books behind you, the books behind me. Like
Yeah,
exactly.
or
Like that's
maybe.
crazy. Exactly. That's great. Okay. I am Abby. I live in California, Los Angeles to be exact. Um, Population is too much, basically, too many people here. Um, and Marie lives in Marietta, Georgia.
Marietta, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm like 90% sure that I'm gonna go visit you this year, but I'm hoping to go this year. And I'm really excited for that. So let's see if that that has to happen. Like there is no
It has
no,
to happen.
yeah, it has to happen exactly. So it's just a matter of when I'm gonna go. But what else?
My 5 favorite authors in no particular order will be 𝑅𝑒La 𝐾𝐼n𝑡, H.D. Carrollton, L.J. Shen, Lee Rivers, and S.J. Tilly. Yeah.
Okay. My favorite authors in no specific order is going to be Emily McIntyre, 𝑅𝑒La 𝐾𝐼n𝑡, Lee Rivers, L.J. Shen, and as for my fifth one, I think I'm actually going to go with Amber Smith. She read the series. She wrote the series, and it was a really good series. She doesn't really have many books, but she's a really good author. She's not dark romance, but it is pretty twisted what she reads, what she writes. It's good.
Okay.
Okay, trigger warnings are things that may make you uncomfortable. So when reading dark romance, it's important for you to look at the trigger warnings. Your mental health always comes first. So choose your mental health over books. Sorry to say it, but if a book is too dark for you or touches topics that do not make you feel comfortable or you do not like consensual, non-consensual, or consensual, non-consensual, for example, or stalking or primal play, then you have to let go of the book and put it down because we do not want you to read something that we suggest if it's going to trigger your anxiety.
Of course.
And then for tropes, it's like enemies to lovers, which is my favorite trope. Enemies to lovers is my favorite trope. It's just basically the aspects that the books are holding or withholding. It can contain things like um, friends to lovers, grumpy sunshine, age gaps. Age gaps are can be anywhere between 5 years to like 10, 15 years of an age gap. You have to be careful when reading age gaps. Look more into the age gap of a book that you want to read because again, if you're uncomfortable with the female lead or the male character being older and a younger, with a younger person, then you should look into like make sure the book is not touching that. Um, not every book as not every book comes with a playlist. Sometimes it's just more of like what the author posts on Instagram. So we won't really have a playlist for every book that we read, but we will touch base on it if it does have it in the book, basically. Um, Again, you can follow me, Abby, on Instagram at Ziggy Star Books, STARBOOKS 95.
And Marie at Marie Reads Mont on Instagram.
And I think that's it for today. So we'll see you next week when we start posting our videos. Stay tuned. Thank you for spending your time with us, getting to know us a little bit more, and hearing our ramble, I guess, hearing us yap. With that being said, we're logging off. This is Abby.
This is Marie. Follow us
And follow us on Bookstagram and
subscribe here on the channel as well.
And subscribe.
And that's all.